Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you know someone who is starting their CPA journey, share this video with them as they may find the information useful. Before I get started, Jingjing, Josen, and Steph, thank you so much for sharing your advice and insight. I wouldn't have been able to make this video without your support. Thank you. In this video, I would like to share with you some tips and advice to help you be successful in your CPA PEP journey. I wrote my CA examination in 2012 and got my designation in 2013. If you are starting your CPA journey, congratulations on making the decision to obtain a CPA designation. It can be a rewarding and fulfilling career. The CPA PEP program is an intense program and it can get very overwhelming sometimes, especially when you are dealing with personal commitment and work deadlines during month ends, quarter ends, year ends, which never really ended. So, how to be successful in the CPA PEP program? I have three advice for you. First one is setting up a study schedule. The Core 1 module is very intense. You have to attend an orientation workshop during the first week and then immediately have to submit your assignment for week 1. If possible, you should start review some of the materials such as the learning ebook as soon as you obtain access to the D2L system. Don't wait till the last minute to work on your assignment. When you are rushing through the materials, you won't be able to learn as effectively. My second advice is to debrief the cases properly. Debriefing is just as important as writing the cases. Through debriefing, you'll be able to identify the areas that may need improvement. In addition to identifying the areas that you may have missed it is as important to identify the areas that you may have spent too much time on. Time management is a very important skill for the exam. If you spend too much time on one single requirement, you may not have time to address all the assessment opportunities. Finally, it is very important to build a support network. This could be your friends, family, and study buddies. The CPA program can get overwhelming at times. It is very important to have someone to talk to when you feel stressed or overwhelmed. You are not alone in the CPA journey. Be confident you can do it. If you put in the time and effort to study, you'll be successful in the CPA program. Now, let's hear from Jingjing, Josen, and Steph about the top advice they would give to new CPA candidates.
Hello everyone, thanks for clicking into this video and supporting my friend Zoe. I just want to assure you that yes, you made the right decision to pursue your CPA designation. I did my legacy CA designation back in 2011 and 2012. Throughout all these years, I find having and holding the designation really opened more doors and opportunities for me, no matter what department in the company I was interested in, or even no matter what other companies I was interested in. People have always been expressing their interest and appreciation to have someone with solid financial background and knowledge, especially around financial reporting, audit, and business acumen. In my personal experience, I find it really helpful to have someone, either a good friend or a peer or a couple of them, to go through the journey with you. They could act as your supervisor, your supporter, or your mentor throughout the journey. Also, keep the notes throughout the program, as you might find them really helpful, especially towards the end when you start to prepare for the final big CFE. I think that's all from me, and good luck.
Morning everyone. So top one advice to give to new CPA candidates. I would definitely say just having a CPA buddy, like your buddy that you can do your modules with, because it definitely helps. Even though you think you already know the answer, your friend or your buddy will always present with you like a different way of doing things or presenting the data differently in your answers. So definitely that brainstorming aspect is really important. And of course, the mental and emotional support, because CPA is a very grueling process. So I would definitely recommend having a buddy to go through it. Okay, good luck.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Au. I did my CPA studies back in 2011. I think Core 1 is the most difficult one in all the modules because it is your first one and it almost includes everything. How to pass the Core 1? I think having a study buddy and good time management is very important. I never wait until the last day to finish my assignment. When I have my weekly assignment, I'll have a read and discuss with my study buddy and brainstorm the writing approach. I think this will make the process more fun and trigger you to think more. And I also prepare time to ask my facilitator questions. So how to prepare the Core 1 exam? My trick is to prepare a brain map. How to prepare a brain map? You just need to pull out a blank white paper and draw down all the topics you have learned, all the topics you think will appear in the exam, and connect your knowledge to it. And during the exam, keep calm, take a deep breath when you can't think of anything. Always prepare an outline and a time allotment and stick to it. I hope my tips will help you succeed. Good luck!
Good luck, and I wish you all the best with your CPA journey.